Welcome to Star Watch Now, your front row seat to all the hottest gossip, drama, and breaking news from the world of entertainment. If it's trending, shocking, or star-studded, we're covering it. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss what's coming next. On September 11th, 2025, the Chinese entertainment world paused. News broke that actor-singer Yu Menglong had died, and the official line stated there were no signs of foul play. Yet, as statements circulated, the comment sections filled with questions. That gap between the brevity of official updates and the fullness of human grief invites narratives to rush in. Online discussion thrives on fragments. A timestamp here, a screenshot there. In communication studies, researchers often describe this as an information vacuum, where speculation competes with patience. Our task tonight is to resist that pull. We will stay with what is confirmed, clearly mark what is not, and acknowledge what remains unknown. Because at the heart of every headline is a person who laughed, worked, and cared for others. Yu's colleagues described him as gentle and diligent, qualities that deserve a respectful frame. So, before we go any further, let's set a simple rule for this story. Label everything: confirmed, unverified, or unknown. It sounds modest, but it's how we honor truth in the age of speed. The name Fan Shiqi began trending when posts claimed she may have attended a small, private gathering connected to Yu the night before the incident. There is no verified evidence of wrongdoing. Still, proximity in time can feel like significance. Psychologists call this the clustering illusion. Our brains link nearby events and assume a pattern. Add the online availability heuristic, we're more likely to believe what we see repeated, and whispers harden into narratives. Fan's public image had long been associated with light, romantic roles, and variety performances. It's disorienting, then, to see her pulled into stormy speculation. In fast-moving cycles, silence from peers is often read as meaningful, when it can equally signal legal prudence, personal grief, or simply a refusal to fuel noise. The critical question is not, what does the silence mean? But, what do we actually know? So far, reports of a gathering, no official confirmation of relevance, and a community struggling to balance curiosity with care. That tension between speed and accuracy defines much of what follows. Fan Shiqi's Chengdu solo concert, reportedly set for October 18, 2025, was cancelled, with health concerns cited as the official reason. Meanwhile, online chatter suggested unusually low sales, ranging from about 15 to fewer than 50 tickets, per differing posts and a promoter's clarification. Here's the crucial distinction taught in basic research methods. Correlation is not causation. A cancellation that happens during controversy may be read as because of controversy, but timing alone doesn't prove cause. Live event economics are nuanced. Venue size, price tiers, regional demand, marketing lead time, and fan sentiment all interact. In the touring business, even mid-level acts can see dramatic swings from city to city based on weekend calendars, overlapping festivals, or influencer buzz. In short, multiple variables could sit behind the decision. Our responsibility is to keep two columns visible: official, canceled for health reasons, and unverified, very low sales. Both can be true at once. Neither, by itself, establishes motive. Until hard data is released, careful language isn't weakness. It's integrity. Reputation is velocity. It accelerates careers and, when dented, slows them with startling force. Unverified claims can trigger what crisis management texts call precautionary distancing. Partners place projects under review while facts are sorted. This is common across industries, from sport to fashion, and it doesn't equal guilt. It's risk control. For artists, the toll is immediate: postponed shoots, renegotiated endorsements, and comment sections turning adversarial. For audiences, the challenge is emotional. When we care about someone's work, uncertainty feels personal. Here, media literacy offers stabilizers. First, source quality. Prioritize official statements and reputable outlets over anonymous threads. Second, precision. Name what is established and ring-fence what is hypothesis. Third, proportionality. Don't allow a trending graph to outweigh the absence of evidence. Some viewers will still feel protective. Others will feel suspicious. Both instincts are human, but a fair culture asks us to place evidence, not emotion, at the center, especially when livelihoods and legacies can pivot on a rumor. Amid the noise, Fan Shiqi posted a short message. Do not spread unverified information. She is willing to cooperate if asked. Supporters launched Think Rationally campaigns, urging a pause before judgment. Critics remained unconvinced, pointing to fragments and reading celebrity silence as a sign of secrets. Communication scholars often warn that silence is polysemous. It can mean legal counsel, personal grief, respect for investigations, or simply a refusal to amplify harm. Meanwhile, hashtags trended nationally, amplifying every stance. Platforms reward emotion. We shouldn't be surprised when more heat than light rises. But we can design better conversations. If you post, tag your claim confirmed, unverified, or unknown. If you quote, link the primary source. If you feel angry, ask whether your words land on a real person who has not been found guilty of anything. Public discourse is not a courtroom, yet it can punish as if it were. We can do better, slower, clearer, kinder, without abandoning curiosity. Here are 3 practical tools you can use in any high-emotion story. Tool 1. Labeling. Every claim gets a tag, confirmed, unverified, or unknown. You'll be shocked how quickly this reduces confusion. Tool 2. Chain of custody. Where did a claim originate? Track it back to primary sources, official documents, attributable statements, or on-record interviews. Screenshots of screenshots rarely meet that standard. Tool 3. Causation tests. Before saying A caused B, ask, could other variables explain the outcome? In event planning, variables include marketing runway, competition, ticket tiers, and local economic mood. In psychology, these checks counter the post hoc fallacy, assuming that because B followed A caused B. Platforms can tempt us into outrage loops, but you don't have to surrender your judgment. By applying these tools, you'll not only protect public figures from unfair harm, you'll also protect yourself from the whiplash of constantly shifting narratives. That's how communities build resilience, one careful, labeled, sourced comment at a time. It's easy to forget, under the weight of headlines, that this story began with loss. Friends remembered Yu Menglong as gentle and hardworking. Fans spoke of kindness during quick meet-and-greet moments, or how a role carried them through difficult months. In grief theory, practitioners often talk about continuing bonds, the ways we honor someone not by freezing time, but by carrying forward the best of what they gave. That might mean creating art, supporting colleagues, or simply choosing language that does not wound. When we say wait for evidence, it's not a loophole to ignore pain. It's a way of refusing to exploit that pain. So take a breath. If you have a memory of Yu's work that lifted you, share it respectfully without attaching it to speculation. If you're here out of concern for the industry, commit to standards that make it kinder, not crueler. Grief can be a teacher. Let it teach us to tell stories with care. We know. Yu Menglong's death was reported on September 11, 2025. Authorities said there were no signs of foul play. Fan Shiqi's October 18 Chengdu concert was cancelled, with health cited as the reason. Reports of very low sales circulated online with varying figures. We don't know any verified link between Fan and the cause of Yu's death, the final, detailed findings of any further inquiry, or the definitive driver behind the cancellation. Until those facts arrive, we hold 2 commitments: accuracy and empathy. Accuracy means naming uncertainties. Empathy means resisting the temptation to punish on the basis of rumor. If you value this approach, stay with us. We'll keep following official updates, test claims against sources, and keep the human story at the center. In a fast, loud world, that is our quiet promise. Thank you for watching and for choosing facts over frenzy. If this helped, please subscribe, tap the bell, and share this video with someone who cares about responsible storytelling. Your support keeps this channel calm, careful, and kind.